Hey guys, and welcome to the channel, and welcome to a Q&A. Probably not going to get many people in the Q&A like normal. I know Odd Pod and Black Rabbit's done it before, and there's not many people. But Black Rabbit's with me,
Yes, I
so
am.
so we're going to do a live Q&A. If anybody wants to ask us any questions, then go right ahead. I think we've got no viewers at the moment, but if anybody is there, then please ask us questions. The Q&A is open. I will keep an eye on the chat, the video as well.
Have
And
you shared the link at all?
I have, I think. Actually, I haven't. I am actually getting double at the moment. I'm getting my voice at double because I've just gone live and it's playing the video for me at the same time. So that was a bit weird because I got my voice then. But I'm going to share the link now, I think. I did ask people if they wanted me to do one. I got no response apart from OddPod because he's not very well, and he said he was going to watch and tune in. So hopefully he will ask me a few questions, and maybe you ask you a few questions, maybe.
Right,
Being,
I've just
being
shared the
chill
link.
with me. I was just a bit scared of getting dead air because I'm not very good with dead air, as people know from In the Warren. So
You're fine. You're fine.
so I just thought I'd invite somebody in at least, so that I have somebody to talk to. I'm trying to think where to share this. I might share it on YouTube. No, on the. I think I shared it on Google Plus.
I just
But
shared it on Google Plus.
yeah, but I don't think I've shared it on Twitter yet. If I can find my Twitter on my computer, because I usually use it on my phone.
Hmm. He's a phone man.
So yeah, so please, if anybody is out there and wants to ask questions, then please do so. I absolutely going on the In the Warren subject. I absolutely love the video that whoever's done it. I absolutely love the video that is up on your channel.
What, my one?
Yes. Did you make that, or did Pod make it?
No, I made it.
Yeah, that is absolutely awesome. I love that. That is very good.
Well, it's kind of you to say. It literally took me like 2 seconds to put together,
Yeah, that is
unfortunately.
really good though. I really like it. If people haven't seen it, please go and check it out.
Hopefully it will bring some more people towards the show.
Yep, definitely. And I tweeted it out earlier on, actually, about an hour ago.
Cool, cool.
So hopefully we get a few people in.
We get a few people in, like we're about a week away now.
Yeah.
This time next week we'll be like burrying around trying to get everything sorted.
Yeah. I may have a competition lined up, as I was telling you. It's not the best competition in the world, but I've got a couple of spare bits and bobs that I could probably give away. So yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't know who's going to do the. I think I'll probably do the first one. So it
Yeah,
gives
and I think Pod will. Has Pod got one set up? Because I think you were talking to Pod about one.
we've got one, but undecided at the moment. We still got to hash that out as to who's doing what first.
Okay.
But we don't want to give anything don't
No,
want to give anything to away now because
no, we won't give too much away.
spoil the fun.
But I have just tweeted it out on Twitter as well to my whole 29 followers.
Well, if even one of those followers comes along, it'll be a success.
Yes, yeah, it will. Um, yeah, I don't have many people on Twitter and things like that for some reason.
That's okay. I mean, as I say, well, nor do I. But start off small.
Yeah, we've still got no viewers. I really thought Pod would come and he did say he was going to join, not like talk join, but he did say he was going to come and listen.
It's
So
just the thing, isn't it? But if anything, it's put an extra bit of video up on yours, and
yeah, true. Have a little bit of a chat. As we're not doing one tomorrow, so it's
no, we're not doing one tomorrow. That'll be us finalising things, bringing to the
yeah.
table.
So are we all joining up and having a chat tomorrow, or?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, so we're just gonna.
Well, I may do. I mean, I may put the message out there to see if
Okay.
So it depends if Pod's feeling any better.
Yeah, I think it's just his back at the moment.
Oh, he's
So
been working too hard, sitting
yeah,
down,
yeah, definitely. I've been quite busy actually. I've been spending Christmas money and
spending Christmas money.
spending. Yeah, I've still got quite a bit left as well. Actually, I've been getting the bargains.
Well, that's what it's all about, isn't it?
As I was teasing you a little bit, wasn't I, about something that I bought?
Oh, yes, yes. You were teasing me big time.
Well, you said you didn't want to know, so
No, I know, but then I found out that I did, and it
yes,
drove me mad.
yes. So I had to tell you in the end. But there will be a video on that. I may share it on this if we get enough viewers. We have one viewer, so either that's me watching me, or that is Mr. Pod or somebody. Apparently, we've lost a viewer now, but I think it was Pod.
Well, it can't be
Um,
you then if you're watching yourself.
no, for some reason it's saying 0 viewers, but I've got it up on the Q&A on the. So I don't know. I have definitely got it up though.
Oh
Hmm.
well.
So I have absolutely nothing to talk about. I just thought I'd do a random Q&A. Um,
Or why don't you? Are you saving stuff that you're going to be
I have
talking
got,
about next
as I
week?
said, um, yeah, phew, yeah. This is this is why I wanted somebody in because I knew it would be dead air. Apparently, Pod's shared our video, so that's handy. Thanks for that, Pod.
Share it
Uh,
out.
Here we go. Pod says, "I'm here. Just thought I'd let you know you spelled experience wrong." Yes, I do know that. We've just had a conversation about that.
We did.
I will change it later on. Thanks for that, Pod. Thanks for pointing out that I spelt it wrong.
I'll tell you this though. I'll tell you this. In some of
Go
my
on.
videos, I purposely make mistakes,
Right, okay.
and if anything, people comment on that and like call you out on it. And it is actually a good way of getting more because they just keep coming back and trolling you on it, but it just
Yeah.
gives you more views. So I've said things purposely wrong. Other times it's actually legit. I've actually said something wrong, especially when I'm doing an unboxing of like
Right.
50 packs of cards and you're trying
Well,
to
I
hurry
suppose,
through
yeah,
the
I
thing.
suppose if you do a few bits wrong, I suppose people pick up on it and they'll comment and it gets you more comments, I guess.
So
Might even get you a subscriber here and there, never know.
yeah, it does. Just so they control you.
Yeah, so I'm just hoping we get a few more viewers. It's still saying 0 viewers, but if Pod's watching, we must have one at least.
Did Pod
So
comment on the Q&A or did he comment on the
he
YouTube?
commented on the YouTube video, but
If he could only see me shaking my head.
I know, I know. Well, I do it on everybody else's. I think if he's on
Yeah.
his phone or something, you can't actually go into the Q&A section.
No, that is very true. I mean, most people have found that out. That the
Yeah,
only time you can go onto Q&A is if you're on the PC.
yeah, yep. I finally opened my Skylanders minis. I'm not sure if I've put the video up yet, but I know I've done one.
Oh wow!
So that's coming. But I will say this, that when I was taking them out, I don't know whether you're going to agree with me on this, but when I took them out of the packet, I thought I was going to break them. They are very flimsy. Is that the right word? They're very sort of thin and they feel like they're going to break, especially the way they put them in the plastic.
No, I didn't have that problem.
No, I did. I was really struggling to take them out of the packaging. Whether it was because I was doing a video on it, I don't know, but especially Ninjini, she's very thin. Or Mini Genie, should I say.
Yeah, whatever she's called, I call her Mingini.
I,
Mingini.
I do like them, though. They are very, very nice.
Oh yes, without a shadow of a doubt.
Yes. And Game have actually took them back down to the proper price of $14.99.
Just exploiting people over the Christmas period.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that. Um, I'm trying to think. I did notice the other, I mentioned I'd got the Nitro series of Crypt King.
Yes.
I did go on the Asda store earlier and notice it was a Target exclusive, and they had it down to £7. from 13, but it was out of stock. Have you noticed that whenever anything's low priced, it's out of stock, but as soon as it goes back in stock, it goes back to the normal price or higher?
Yeah, no, I
I've
noticed
always
that.
noticed that with websites,
Mm,
but it's very very strange. Still no viewers, so this is just basically us talking at the moment.
that's fine. Do you remember when it used to be like this?
Yeah, I do actually. The first ever one we did, still on my channel. Um,
Oh, back in the day.
Back in the day, not back in the day toys, just back in the
No.
day. um, but I did end up spending Amazon money yesterday. Um, I just had to. It went really quickly as well. They had Stay Puft Marshmallow Man on Pops in a pop vinyl for £9.99, whereas it normally goes for about 20 quid.
Yeah, you see, now I saw that and it wasn't really anything that was blowing me away.
No, but ever since I had it, well, ever since I saw it, I was like, oh, that's one of my ones I want. And if I can get it
Mm,
for 10 quid, I would get it, and I got it. So
yeah,
apparently there's a new comment on this video. Uh,
probably not. It's just me responding to the.
oh, was that you responding? Okay.
That's me responding to Conspiracy Boy.
Yeah, but I've also got new messages on this. I've got like 3 emails just come through, and one was you. So the other two are something to do with this, I think. I will double check now. See if we've got any questions. Mainly ones for me, but if there is any for you, then fair enough, because you are here as well. Pods has disappeared for some reason.
In and out.
No, I meant his question. His comment. Um, I'm only going to stay on for about an hour, so probably finish about 4:30, maybe 2 hours. Maybe stay
That's
on.
fine. That's fine.
I don't
That's
want to
that.
stay on for too long,
No, no, no. God, no.
but I'm just hoping we get a few viewers.
Well, I find that when it isn't broadcasted, it tends to take about half hour for anyone to sort of pop along. But then, in the space of the last couple of ones that me and Pod have been doing, just on the
Yeah.
spur, you've ended up getting about 9 or 10
Yeah, I
people.
noticed that.
So,
Well, Pod's just asked a very good question. Well, it's kind of a question. Part of it's question, part of it's kind of something related to him. He said, I found something I loved as a kid. He said, a yogurt called Fiendish Feet. I'm trying to get empty pots from eBay to review. I loved them so much. Do you remember them? Yeah, I do. I used to love collecting those pots. They were like little yogurt pots with little feet on the bottom. And they had faces on the main pot part. Do you remember them, Rabbit?
I'm thinking, yes.
Yeah, I remember them. I think they're the ones that he's talking about. They used to be like little monsters, and they used to be yogurt pots.
Yeah, no, I know them, yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to find some on eBay apparently to review, which is very cool because I used to love them. I always used to collect the pots as well as a kid. They were very fun to collect. So I think there was different ones.
Yeah, no, there was a Frankenstein, a skeleton,
Yeah, that's
a
right. Yeah,
vampire, and a
yeah,
mummy.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, I used to collect them as well. Yes, I do remember them. I used to love them as a kid. Oh man, I'd forgotten all about them until you just mentioned them.
Well, maybe you should buy some.
And then there was the foot that used to get as an ice cream. Was that a fiendish foot? What was that called? There was like a pink foot you used to be able to get
Yeah,
as
yeah, I
as
know.
an ice cream.
That's what I first thought that you were
Yeah, because I
talking
think
about.
unless he's talking about that, but he said empty pot, so I'm assuming he means the yogurt pots. Because he said yogurt in it as well, so I'm assuming yogurt. I'm assuming that's what he means.
No, if you hang on a minute. If I
I got
what
I've got
do I
new
do?
activity on the video, new comment. So let's double check that. You see, this is the things, yeah. I think you guys switch your phones off, don't you, when you do live chats?
Well, this is what you think he means.
I always leave my phone on, and that way I get messages if I get a comment.
Can you see on my screen share?
Hang on a second. I can. Let me just think you. Uh, present to everyone. You should be presenting to everyone. There you go. If anybody doesn't know what we're talking about, they are the fiendish feet that used to be out, and they basically were yogurt pots, and
There you go.
you could collect them.
Oh well, I don't know how many there actually are
I
now.
don't know how many there was. No, I remember there was quite a few. I think they used to bring different ones out. There's a cup there apparently. That looks like a cup down the bottom. That looks interesting. Whether that was merchandise that came out.
I don't know. It's possible. I don't know how many of these were actually out.
I remember them. This is taking me back.
I do remember them. Yes.
Yeah.
Green claws. Da, 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 da.
Okay, don't go off subject.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah, I remember that as well.
In the greenhouse.
Uh,
Okay. Right. Okay.
right, I'll take your screen share or whatever it was. Stop presenting. There we go. Should be back to both of us now.
So what was the question?
About what? About the
Is
fiendish feet.
that what pod is that pod's
Yeah,
question?
he just says, do you remember them? But he's looking for some on on eBay because he wants to review them.
God's sake, pod. I can
He
just see him going
says,
through bins.
I know, yeah. He says, yeah, like mummies and stuff. I had them all, loved them. Yeah, they were pretty cool, to be fair. Um, apparently, I've got another recent post. Yeah, yogurt. The ice cream was something different. Yeah, I thought it was. I really can't remember what the one. I think it was the same name.
It is something similar, but it is basically a pink foot.
It was, yeah,
You can still get it.
yeah. I've seen them now and again. Keeping on the subject of ice cream, I had a Zap a while ago. I didn't even realize they still sold them, but I used to love those things. They're like multicolored ice cream, lolly sort of thing.
I like twisters.
Yeah, sort of. Um, all I'm getting at the moment is comments from Pod. But if there is anybody else watching, then we have got a Q&A running, basically a Q&A session for me and Rabbit. So if you want to ask any questions, then please do. At the moment, we've just got Pod asking loads and loads of questions and talking about Fiendish Feet.
So which pop did you get?
Stay Puft one.
Which one? There's several.
I think
For
it's
those
just
who
the
don't know.
normal oversized one.
But
But
there's
even
different ones.
even that can go for about £20, and I found it. They got it down for 10, and there was six. There was six in stock for £10 when I actually put it in my basket. By the time I put it in my basket, there was three left. By the time I'd ordered it, I don't actually know if there was any left because it does say it's not coming until about the 17th. So I'm not sure, but it did go really, really fast. That's why I bought it. The
Well,
only
you're
problem
lucky to
was,
get in there.
I know, the only problem is it took me quite a while to actually buy it because I had to put something else for a penny in there. Because they had the $9.99, and it was you have to pay £10 to get free postage and packaging. So I ended up buying a pack of Series 1 Disney Infinity power discs for £1 something.
Mhm.
So that made it the total up to get free postage and packaging. But I only actually need 4 of the original, like the main base power discs for Series 1. So if I get doubles, they may be up for maybe a competition prize.
Ooh.
But yeah, we'll see. I'm only getting 2, so we'll see. I might get 4 of the ones I need, or because some of them are orange discs and they're the rare ones, aren't they? And I'm not sure which ones I need of those. but of the regular ones, I think I only need 4. So I've got a gamble
Hmm.
of. So yeah, all depends on what I get. But that's been dispatched, but my Stay Puft hasn't. So Pod said there were about 12, and they did have other merchandise for a while. I'm trying to buy some now. Some people are selling them for over £100. Really? Is that the actual yogurt parts? Because that is just mental. £100. Wow, that is just mental.
That is pretty
Uh, I am just
ballistic.
here we are. Pod says Zaps are my all-time fave. A summertime Oddlicious for sure, definitely. And if you do one of those, I would definitely do one with you because I love Zaps. They were so nice. I will not be on camera, but I will definitely do one with you. I will be eating it from behind the camera, holding the camera for you, if that helps. But
I can just see that.
I know, because I definitely love Zaps. Have you ever had one of those, Rabbit?
Nope.
No, they're like I really can't remember I can't really describe it. It's basically just like think of Play-Doh, like all different colour Play-Doh mashed
You're
together.
really selling it to me.
No. I'm not it's not a taste or anything, but I'm trying to think of the colour. It's like loads of colours mashed together. So it's like loads of flavours all mashed together. Play-Doh probably wasn't the best sort of.
No, I don't think it's the best material.
we
Zap.
have one viewer again. So whether that's Pod or somebody else, then if it's somebody else, please let yourself be known.
Right, okay, I see it.
Have you found Zap?
Yeah, I know what you mean by Play-Doh. It looks like someone's put all the leftover Play-Doh in a pot.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was trying to get at.
Never heard of it, never seen it.
They are very. If you ever see one, because they still do them now and again. If you ever see one, get one.
I will definitely take that under endorsement. Wow,
They
Alf
are,
ice creams.
eh?
Alf ice cream.
Alf, really? I've seen Muppet ones before, but I've never seen an Alf one. That's okay. That's just you sharing the chat. Okay. I'm just trying to catch up on all Pod's on messages because he's messaging me.
Oh, they're called Funny Feet.
That was it. Funny feet.
And it's just a big pig foot.
I knew it was something serious. Zaps are toffee flavored. That was it. They were toffee flavored. That's right.
Zaps
I
are
thought
toffee flavored.
Zaps are I thought they were different flavors, but they're not. They're toffee.
Oh,
But they are very nice.
I don't want one now.
You don't like toffee?
No.
Okay.
I like my ice creams to be refreshing.
Pod says £100 just for a few pots. That is mental. £100 just for yogurt pots.
Bargain. Buy them up.
Pod, I reckon you should spend £100 and get them straight away.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, I don't understand why Pod's messages seem to be all over the place. I seem to be getting new ones like left, right, and centre, but under and above ones that have already been. Anyway, but yeah, so this is just us chatting away and normal old kind of style that we used to do back in the day.
Well, I've sent the messages out, so
I know, yeah, I noticed, yeah. It's probably better you doing it than me because I've got like 20 something, and you've probably got like 100 and 300 people on yours.
About that, but we'll see who's actually on and who's not.
I know I'm doing it early for a change, but I just thought, it's Sunday. Have a bit of a chill out on the Hangouts. Have a chill out hangout, or hangout chill out. Which one sounds better?
Both work. Both work for me.
Yeah, an early Sunday chill out.
Swami's there.
Don't start singing, Rabbit.
Why not? You know you love it.
Go
I
on then.
watched. I watched. No, I'm not gonna now. I watched Ghost last night for the first time.
You watched what?
Ghost.
Did you? I watched a bit of that actually. I love that film.
It's the first
I
time I've
absolutely love
seen
it.
it.
The only bit I don't really like is the bit where the glass comes down. I won't spoil it for anybody, but I don't like that bit. That's the only bit I do not like.
Oh, I particularly enjoyed that moment.
Did you now? Uh,
Yes, I did. I thought that was quite refreshing.
okay.
I was like,
No, I do like that film. It's a very good film. If nobody's seen it, please go and watch it. Um,
no,
Not that we're in it, but
I hope not.
so go on. And what did you think? Did you enjoy it or?
Well, I joined halfway through.
Oh, okay.
I'm just trying to think of the bit that I joined in on.
Well, we don't want to spoil it for people, but yeah, it's
It's all right. It's a bit mushy.
yeah, I think it is kind of like a chick flick kind of film, but it's still a good film, nevertheless. Patrick Swayze, was in it,
He's a
and
real ghost now.
he is. We're gonna go there, are we? We're gonna go back to our old school, are we?
No,
We're
I'm
really
not.
gonna go back to the on my channel.
Sorry,
That's okay. I'll let you off.
but he could do it now.
Um,
Oh yeah, it was okay. It was okay. I like the bit where he starts pushing pennies towards people.
yeah, that is a very good part actually. Um,
Should have just flicked it and like taken her eye out or something.
it's a very old film now. It's an 80s film, I think.
There was a lot of 80s films on last night.
Yeah.
They had like after that they had Cocktail.
I was gonna say yeah, Cocktail was on, wasn't it? Because I watched a bit of that. I've never seen Cocktail.
Oh God, it's horrible.
Is it? I watched a
You
little bit of
like
it.
it? I could
I
see you understanding it and liking it,
okay.
but it's not my thing. It's not. It's not
Ah,
much. There's not as much death.
right. Okay. No, I watched a bit of it and I switched it off. I wasn't really paying much attention. I think I was on. Not sure whether I was talking to Pod or I was doing something. I was pottering around doing something while it was on. I wasn't really paying attention.
It's definitely one of the films to do that.
Yeah, right, okay. Are we getting anything more from Pod? I keep getting these notifications, but there is nothing new.
Hmm.
So I'm not sure. I don't think we've got. I don't think we're going to get any viewers, to be honest, apart from Pod. But we can just talk. And I did get my guild grunt, by the way, from game.
Ah, you finally got him.
I finally got it. I really don't understand what happened because I put my right address in because
Mhm.
obviously I changed my address,
Mhm.
and apparently I think the postman had been looking for me for 3 days because they changed the address on the. I don't know whether I got it wrong or whether they changed the address for some weird reason, but it went to a different numbered house on my road, and I won't say what number or road or anything, but so the postman sort of knocked on our door. My housemate kind of answered it and goes, "Does so and so live here?" And he went, "Yeah." So he gave it to me. And I don't think he was very happy, but I think he'd been actually going round asking everybody on my street where I live, because of the of the change of address. And I suppose that's the only way they could get it to me. But yeah, it took about three or 4 days. It should have took like a day, I think. But yeah, so that was the problem with it, basically. But I did get him. Very good condition, no breakage, no anything. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with him. It just took a bit longer than usual. But now, for some reason on the website as well, it had got my change of address wrong. So as I said, whether I did it or whether they changed it for some weird reason. So yeah, it's very, very strange on that part. But
Mhm.
I have now changed it back. Hopefully, if I order from there again, it won't go back to the one it sent to last time. So yeah, so I got that. I'm waiting for those things from Amazon in the post. I bought the Disney Infinity 2.0 the other week, which
Hmm.
I've not played on much, and I've still not played on Trap Team much either. I really need to stop buying games and play them instead of instead of just building my collection up. Because I did also buy one of my kind of holy grails, which is kind of in the bad game section, because apparently a lot of people say it's a really bad game, but I keep wanting to play it. So so yeah, it's a Power Rangers Super Samurai for the Kinect. Um, and if I can, I might try and put the camera on if I can get a good angle. And I'll show a couple of things off now, I think. Even though we've only got one viewer, but I think we're probably not going to get any more, to be fair. Um,
Well, you never know.
so if I put the camera on, and I'm not sure where this is gonna sort of aim at. That's okay. It's aiming sort of my door. Can you guys see that?
Hmm.
Or you can see it. Okay, if I
Yeah.
share to everybody, present to everyone. Hopefully, I'm not in shot. I'm not presenting. Am I presenting to everybody now?
Yes.
Okay, well I can't see, but basically this one here is very hard to get hold of, and you can see how much I paid for it, because you can't really get it any cheaper than that, and it's very hard to find. So I
Power
bought,
Rangers Super Samurai.
and it's for the Kinect. It's actually I'm finding it rather fun. Um, Very tiring, but it is actually very fun. The only version that I found on Amazon really cheap is for about £12, and it's the German version. So I don't know whether it'll work on my Xbox, but yeah, that's that. Um, so I
So
got that.
is that the German version?
No, this is actually the UK version. I actually got it from a local shop, and I actually found it. They have a bigger shop in my main town, the same shop. They have a bigger shop, and I asked them, and they've never had it. I went into their smaller version shop in a small little town near me, and just on the off chance, I went, "You haven't got this game, have you?" And they went, "Yeah," and it's brand new as well. It's like new, sealed, and I was like so shocked that they had it. And they checked the other two branches for me for a second-hand one or a new version a bit cheaper, and neither shop had got it. They only had it, and that's the only place I've ever seen it. So it was it took me about half an hour to decide whether I wanted this or not because of the price. So yeah, so that's that. So I may do a review on this in the future. Um, as I said, it's not the best game. You kind of fight about 10 enemies, then go into the Megazord mode, and basically within about 2 seconds you beat the other opponent. But again, it's a bit of fun. Power Rangers, you guys know me. With my Power Rangers, so it was something that I had to get eventually.
Well, I've
But
just been looking on eBay and it's very far and few between. They seem to be selling around about the 18 to £20 mark, and
yeah,
there's not exactly that many on there. So
no, it's
you
very
can
hard to get hold
find.
of.
Hmm.
It was kind of a decision, and then like I was just about to walk out, and I was like, no, I've got to get it. Went back, said, okay, can I get it? And he's like, yeah, and I'm like, okay. I just literally bought it there, and then I was like, I know I'm going to regret this because normally when I buy something like that, I find it like a week later for about a tenner or a fiver, and
Well, from my huntings, you seem to have made the right choice.
yeah, it's definitely one. As I said, Amazon. I think I've seen it for about 50 quid somewhere. I think it might be Amazon. But there is one for £12 something that's German version. Whether it would work on the UK version, I don't know. Whether it would be in English, I don't know. So it's, it was a hit and miss. I did pick up a couple of packs of the Disney Infinity Superhero um, Power Discs, which I haven't opened yet. I may do a video. Or if you guys are into questions, you want me to open one here, I'll do one now. So if
Do
anybody
it.
watching, if there is anybody watching, please comment, let me know. I got Rocket. As you can see, I've been on a bit of a spending spree lately.
Hmm.
I got Rocket Raccoon from Game for
Did you get
$9.99.
did you get the deal or no?
No, I didn't get the deal. I was going to, but I am trying to save a bit of my spending money, Christmas money.
If you were to get another one, what would you get?
I really don't know. Good question. I want Hulk.
I want Hulk and I've not got him yet.
I definitely want the Spider-Man set. One thing I did notice, and kind of made me a bit annoyed because I wish I'd done it that way, was they've brought out the Origins, with the you get
Mm.
Meredith, and is it Meredith, and basically the Disney pack. I noticed in game they actually had the Avengers pack separate, so you can now get the Avengers playset with the Black Widow and I think it's Iron Man for about £30, which is expensive,
Very.
but that's game.
Yeah, that is
So
game, isn't it?
so they have now brought out, by the looks of it, the Avengers pack separately, which I
Interesting.
actually didn't know about until the other day when I went into game.
Typical.
So yeah, that would have been ideal because I could have actually got the starter pack like cheaper. But anyway, and then shall I show off my the thing that you really wanted to see,
It's up to
or
you.
should I
If
save
you
it
want to
for?
do a video, it's up to you. It's up to you.
I'm going to do a video, but I'm just going to show it off really quickly and see if people do want a video because people may watch this back.
Yeah, maybe
Um,
come back. Yeah, sure.
I'll show it. It's quite big. Oh, so yeah, there we go. Look at that, guys. And I'm gonna have to hold this really tight because if I'm gonna press the button, it's gonna shake like mad.
Oh no, it does. I've played with it in Toys R Us.
Locked and loaded. Oh, come on. I don't got that long of a lifespan anyway.
So yeah, I'm not gonna do any more because if I do a video on it, then I'm gonna spoil it, aren't I? But that's just 3 of the phrases that it does. And apparently it does quite a few bits more when I open it out of the packaging because it's got a button on its leg as well, which I don't know what it does because I can't do anything with it until I take it out of the packaging. So that's that. So yeah, so there's a few things that I bought recently. So I'm hoping that's entertained people.
I look forward to that one.
Yeah, so I will be doing some unboxings on those. So if people want to do me a live one now, then let me know, and I will open probably one of those. Not sure whichever one people want me to do, as long as it's not the Rocket Raccoon, because that is quite big
No.
and it's gonna be very fiddly. So yeah, we've still got no viewers according to this. I'm really hoping we have got viewers, but
Like I said, I'm promoting it now, I think.
yeah. But that was actually, I didn't actually say, that was actually £10 from Home Bargains, where it should have been about 40 or 50 quid. And as soon as I saw it,
Mental.
as soon as I saw it, I was like, I've got to get it.
Oh
It
yeah,
was
you're right.
it was one of those things that it was just when I saw it on the American reviews, quite a while ago now when it came out, I said to myself, I want that, but I wasn't paying the price for it. But when I saw it in Home Bargains, it was sort of like, didn't even look at anything else. It was like, picked it up, took it to the till, paid for it. In fact, I even asked the cashier if it was actually the right price. That's how shocked I was.
Oh, even on Amazon, it's only 18 quid.
It was 20 the other day when I bought it, and it has gone down by a couple of quid since. But look at the RRP price; it's about £39, £49.
Good job.
Yeah, so that was definitely something that was kind of like, because a lot of the time, as Pod will vouch for, it takes me a long time to decide what I want. With certain things, it's like I know it's a bargain, and by the time anybody's sort of spoken to me and said, "Do you really want that?" I'm at the till. And that was one of those times. I was with a friend of mine, and I said, "Wow, they've got that in." Picked it up. He hadn't even picked one up yet, and I was at the till. So
You're a
yeah,
bit of a nightmare to go shopping with.
I am. I can be. Pod will vouch for me on that one. I am very much a nightmare to go shopping with.
Hmm.
So apparently, Pod's got another question, I think, for us. I've now been on a few around £5, but I'm not spending more than that on a yogurt pot. Yeah, very, very true. I wouldn't go overboard on yogurt pots. Okay, so question time. Favorite cartoon cat and favorite cartoon dog. Can I say cat dog? Does that count as both of them?
If you wish to be lazy.
No, I never really watched cat dog, to be honest. And my favorite cat. My favorite cartoon cat. Hmm. Hmm. I did enjoy the Garfield movie, which I probably shouldn't have done, but I did kind of enjoy Garfield growing up. So I'd probably say Garfield. Not that I'm really into it now, but I would definitely say probably, or Tom and Jerry.
You can't say Tom and Jerry.
Well, you know what I mean.
You mean Tom.
Yeah. And cartoon dog. I always found Spike from Tom and Jerry. Was it Spike?
Mm-hmm.
I always quite liked Spike from Tom and Jerry. So I suppose those for me. Any favourite cat or dog cartoon for you?
Let me scan.
You're just gonna have a look now, aren't you?
No,
I
I'm
was just doing
scan-
it off the top. I was just doing it off the top of my
no,
head.
I'm scanning my brain.
Oh, okay.
Gonna say for cats.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Chitara.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Or Battle Cat.
yeah. Battle Cat as well.
So I like Chitara and Battle Cat. And then for dogs, I do like Odie.
Yeah, Odie. I never. Oh, yeah. I didn't think of Odie. Yeah.
I don't like Scooby Doo. Don't like Astro.
I like Scooby Doo.
Don't like Scooby Doo.
Though I did buy the WWE DVD of the Scooby Doo mystery for the WrestleMania. It was okay, but it's not the best movie. I just thought it'd be a bit of a laugh to watch because it got like a load of the wrestlers in it and stuff, and it was okay. It wasn't worth the money I paid for it.
Those are my choices.
But yeah. So yeah, Odie and say Odie, and
Mhm.
the cat one was Cheetah. Yeah,
Chitara.
that's the one. And you said somebody else as well.
You're going to be watching the Royal Rumble live?
No, they are. They have got the WWE Network up and running, though, haven't they? On the 19th, I think it is, in the UK.
A friend of mine has offered to host it, so I'm like, oh god, do I
Oh.
watch? Do I watch?
Now, I would love to do that.
I always watch Royal Rumble. It's the only one main event that hasn't changed.
Yeah, it is very yeah.
Normally I just watch the Rumble. I can't be bothered with the main event fights.
That competition was interesting that we entered on Twitter.
Oh yeah,
That was definitely
I wouldn't mind that.
I know that was quite a good prize. That I can't believe they're giving all those away. If anybody's wondering what we're talking about, I think it was the Sun UK were giving away a load of like WWE Blu-rays, and I think all you have to do is like retweet the tweet and follow them, and it should enter you into the competition.
Hmm.
So yeah, I think me and Rabbit's done that.
Mm.
So hopefully,
Won't win
uh,
though.
23 minutes ago, Pod put yep, just okay, hang on. I'm sure I've just got a message from something and I can't find it now. I'm double checking all the messages. Still nobody in the Q&A, so I'm guessing nobody's in the Q&A.
Well, I don't know.
I really should stop saying that, shouldn't I? But it's just reminding people that there's a Q&A.
Everyone knows. If they pop in, they pop in. You're gonna get
But
Star Lord.
gonna get Star-Lord.
You're gonna get all
Oh,
the Guardians of the Galaxy.
for the you see those.
Disney.
Oh, the Disney. Cause yeah, you were gonna ask which one I was gonna get. I don't know. I might do. I actually re-watched Guardians of the Galaxy the other day after I got my Rocket Raccoon. I'm still not 100% keen on the film, but I do like Rocket. I like Rocket, and I like watching. I thought Batista was very good in it. Um,
Yeah.
so there's a few bits I liked in the film. There was one bit I really found funny, and I can't remember which bit it was now. There was something I think Rocket said, and it was quite funny. But overall, it's okay. It's not a bad movie, but it's just not what I'd watch like over and over and over again. I don't know. I really like quite a few of these. I do want a couple of the originals, like Donald Duck, and I know they're bringing out in a couple of weeks. They're bringing out Jasmine. Jasmine is coming out,
Ooh.
so that is out on I think the 9th. Actually, it might be the 19th this month, or is it February something? Let me double check. See if I can go to. I'll go to Asda. It might be on Asda. But as far as I'm aware, that I know they're bringing Jasmine out. So might not be up on the. Actually, it might not be up on Asda. But yeah, I definitely know they're bringing Jasmine out. That's their next one. Trying to think. I think Stitch is coming out, or Stitch has just come out.
Yeah, Stitch has come out.
I did want Stitch. So I don't know. But apparently when I bought the Rocket Raccoon, the guy behind the counter said they just had a load more stock of him in. Apparently he's really hard to get hold of.
I don't think so.
Well, I didn't think so either, but that's what he said. So I'm not sure whether that was right or not. Maybe it's just like maybe stock just runs out really quickly. Oh, on topic of game, I did ask about the Chaos Trap, and they apparently had 2 delivered to the store, just 2, and they went within seconds.
Well, of course they would.
So apparently that's all they had. Unfortunately, because I did want to try. That's actually what I went in for, to see if I can get a Chaos Trap. So yeah. So unfortunately, I missed out on that.
Don't worry, there'll become a time when you walk into like Toys R Us or Game, and that's all they have on the shelf.
There is no Toys R Us near us, though. There's no Toys R Us at all near me. Well, there is, but it's very, very, probably about an hour, 2 hours away. Jasmine apparently is $14.99 to pre-order on Game, and she comes out on the 6th of the 3rd. I thought it was before that. I'm sure it was this month. But apparently, according to Game, it's on the 6th of the 3rd this year. I will double check Amazon because I'm sure Amazon are cheaper.
Pod says, what food from your childhood that isn't made anymore do you miss the most?
Ah, good question, Pod. You're just throwing all these hard questions at us now because we threw hard ones at you the other day.
Go for it.
Ooh, so what foods from...
Your childhood that isn't made anymore do you miss the most?
Oh, I don't... There was one yogurt that I don't think's made anymore. I did used to quite enjoy. Not that I miss it really, but I would like to see it around nowadays. It was like a kind of what? It was like a cheap kind of yogurt with a toy in the middle. Wait, I can't remember the name of it, but it was like a donut, and then in the middle was like a little kind of Kinder Egg thing that you took out, and there was always like a little alien or something inside.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, I know. I can't remember what they were called, but there was like it was like a donut yogurt, so it was like a donut shape with like a little round circle in the middle, and in the middle there was always like a toy pot that you could take out and you'd build the toy, or you get like a toy, bit like a Kinder Egg but a yogurt. I miss those. I don't miss them, but I wish they'd bring them sort of back because they were quite fun. Really trying to think. When I was younger, is there any foods I miss? Push Pops, I think, have come back. I used to enjoy Push Pops, but I think they're still around. Is there anything for you? Any kind of foods that you missed?
Yeah, Hot Crunch.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Sorry, dude.
Hot Crunch is this. It's like, I guess it's like custard. It's like a mousse almost.
Oh, I think
But
was it like?
But it's
Sorry.
like custard, hot mousse, and then you would sprinkle this.
Oh no, I don't remember
stuff
that.
on top.
No, I have no idea. Apparently, they've got an Aladdin and Jasmine playset thing coming out. Whether it's actually a playset or no toy box pack coming out. So they've got them coming out together, and they've also got them coming out separately. Well, is Aladdin out already? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, but they're bringing a double pack out, and they're also bringing Jasmine out on her own. I guess I must admit they've improved Disney Infinity 2.0 in the fact that if you want one figure, you can just buy the one figure and not the double pack. Whereas before, they were kind of just making them in double packs, and you had to buy the double pack. So I kind of give them props on the fact that this time round, they've kind of given you the choice on what you want to do.
Yeah.
And also the fact that you can play, say, like Rocket Raccoon in the Avengers pack and the Spider-Man pack, I think, as well. I might be wrong. Let me just double check. No, just the Guardians of the Galaxy and the Avengers pack.
Oh, shame.
Not the Spider-Man. But I think other ones do work in the Spider-Man. It's at least they've mixed and matched it kind of this time. Whereas before it was kind of like Toy Story, you can only use in Toy Story. What else was there? The Cars, you can only play in Cars.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
So they've kind of done. I think they've done a little bit of a better job this time. I wouldn't say it was a full-on good job, but I've only played a small part of actually the game at the moment. I've been playing it. Was it yesterday and day before? I played a little bit. Well, I'm getting there slowly. But one thing I did find annoying, because I've only got the Guardians of the I've only got the Avengers pack at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing I did find annoying was the fact that I can only use Rocket Raccoon in that set when I've got all 10 coins for Rocket Raccoon. I don't know whether you actually knew that.
No.
You have to collect these coins first before you can actually unlock. I'm not sure. You might be able to play him as that character, but I think there's a special thing you have to unlock to get like a mission or something.
Really?
Yeah. I found that out the other day. It's like, oh, I got these coins. I was like, oh, it says you have to take these 10 coins to get Rocket Raccoon in the playset or something, or I don't know. It was just something that I came across. Yesterday I think it was when I was playing it. Why are the playsets so expensive? They're between 25 quid and £35.
I know, it's shocking, isn't it?
It's so expensive. Though I will give Amazon props. I know it's only £1 cheaper, but instead of paying £4 for the Power Discs packs, they're only £3 on Amazon. I will give them props for that because they're normally quite expensive on anywhere you buy them. So yeah, that's. I thought that was quite good.
Yeah.
I know it's only £1, but if you're buying say 4 or 5 packs, you're saving, five or £6, whatever.
Well, that's right. I mean, saving money, saving money.
Yep, definitely.
So what else are you looking forward to?
I do want to get the Hulk. As I said, a friend of mine tweeted me a picture the other day, said they got the Hulk, and I was like, I want the Hulk. And I think I actually saw him in game, and I nearly picked him up. What else am I looking forward to? Playing a bit more Disney Infinity, for definite, because I've not really played much of it. Really need to get back into playing Trap Team, because I've not played much of that either. I've been buying the Skylanders for it, and been buying Skylanders for other games, but I've not really been playing the games. I really need to get back into playing the games. So, yeah, just playing games really. Not sure. Stuff.
Stuff.
Just stuff,
No other games that you're looking forward to then?
What are the games? What's coming out?
This year.
Oh, the only 2 games that I really, really look forward to every year is the WWE game and the FIFA. I don't really know why I buy FIFA every year. I think
I don't know why you buy it every year.
I think it's just because I'm lazy and I don't want to keep putting all the team names and all the footballers back into the right sections. So I just buy it for like just that. But yeah, I really shouldn't. But yeah, it's FIFA. I enjoy it.
I don't get it myself, but hey ho.
Yeah. Have we got any more questions?
I have no idea.
Where'd you get the one from Pod? Where was that one?
That was on YouTube.
I can't see that one.
Really?
Yeah. Oh no, I found it. Mine are all mucked up for some reason. That was it. Think it was Onken. Kind of shaped like a UFO. That was the one. Yes. Pod remembers it. It was Onken. It was Onken or something. And it was shaped like a UFO. Well, I said donut, but yeah, similar.
What are we talking about?
That yogurt thing that I was talking about, where you got the toy inside. Sorry, I was just reading the comments. Let me see if I can get it up on screen share, and then I'll show you. But Pod is definitely right. Pod is definitely on the ball, because that is exactly right. I remember it now. Yogurt. Is it Mini Mins? No, I don't think it's them. I really can't remember what they called them, but it's definitely on. You can still get Onken. You can still get Onken, but they're now in them really big pots. I don't know whether you've probably not seen them at Tesco's and that.
No, totally no, definitely not.
Onken. Here we go. Here they are. This is very similar to what I was talking about. But they're small pictures. I can't really show them. I think these were them. These look very similar to what I was talking about. So if I screen share and present to everybody. There we go. Go on to there. And if I screen share. There we go. Can you guys see that?
Yeah.
So that's what they used to look like. These are what they look like now. And obviously don't get the toy. But years ago, they used to look like this. And you used to get things like that in them.
I remember that.
Do you remember them now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably just the way I was describing it, but that's what I was talking about.
Well, it's hard to describe things in your mind, and everyone else, you know what it looks like, but no one else
Yeah,
does.
exactly. Ah, they got nerds as well. Does anybody remember nerds? I know they still
Mm.
do them now and again, but uh,
Yeah, there's still
things we used to
nerds.
get as a kid, they don't let in nowadays. Did you actually know they don't let Kinder eggs into America?
Why?
I'm not sure. I think it's something to do with the toy and the plastic in the chocolate. They're actually banned in America. Hmm.
That sounds stupid.
I know, yeah. I never knew that until I started watching YouTube videos.
Ah, YouTube. How it's broadened everyone's horizon.
Okay, so no, I don't want to. I don't want you to print now. I want to
I don't
right.
want to present.
No, you're alright. I'm trying to stop presenting. There we go. And I don't want to present. Am I still? Is it both of us again now coming up on screen?
Yes.
There we go. Cool. That's normal. Right. Yes, they were what I was talking about earlier. So, save my bacon again. And actually, going down, there is some fiendish feet going down that list of yogurts, and there's something there I'd completely forgotten about as a kid, and it's just reminded me. See if you remember these. Oh man, I completely forgot about these. Right, hang on a second. Gonna have to screen share again. Uh, oops. Right, hang on. You can probably see that, but nobody else will be able to. There we go. Can you remember them?
No.
No, they were basically lollipops in the shape of a whistle,
Scratching my head on that one.
and they were called Melody Pops. I remember them. They used to be, and actually, I think they used to do different. I may be completely dreaming this up, but I'm sure they used to do different themes and songs and stuff. Unless I'm really dreaming that one up, I'm not too sure. Can you not remember Melody Pops? I
Nope.
mean, they were Chubba Chubs, and they were like lollies that were in the shape of a whistle, and you blew. They worked, but they were also a lolly. Oh man, I remember them. I'd completely forgotten about those. Pod, please tell me you remember these if you're watching still. Please tell me you remember these. I'd completely forgotten all about them.
He remembers.
He better do. And if he can find some, he needs to do a Oddlicious on them. Oh dear. I'd forgotten all about them. Ah, the Munch Bunch. The Munch Bunch. Sally Strawberry. Who remembers Sally Strawberry?
Yes.
And then there was these. What are these? There's a better Melody Pop there. That's a better picture of it. Ah, Chubba Chubs. I wonder if they were the first ever Chubba Chubs, or whether the Chubba Chubs were just normal lollies first.
Chubba Chubs were normal lollies first. Easily
There's
normal
the.
lollies first.
I need to try. Oh, there you are. There's the. What were they called?
Wazzles.
Rainbow. Was it Rainbow Bright? Were they or?
No, they're wazzles.
Oh, there was also. It's just Rainbow Bright there.
It's not Rainbow Bright.
Well, why have they got Rainbow? Oh, okay. $35. No, you're okay. Oh dear. But yes, Melody Pops. I'd forgot all about them.
There's one for. There's Oddalicious.
Definitely an Oddalicious for Pod there. Definitely. Right, stop presenting to everybody. So that's that. And I think I'm back to my normal picture now. I don't think I'm showing any.
No, you're fine.
Okay. And I think Pod might have just commented, so I'm just going to double check because there was something just come up on my phone. So I'm just going to double check. Tell me, I'm gonna really not be happy with them if you can't remember them.
What?
Them melody pops.
Oh, right. Pod will. Of course he will.
I remember melody pops. Pretty sure you can still get them. If I could make you a 10p 10p mix now, what sweets would you choose to go in your bag? Oh, definitely got to be some flying saucers.
Oh, yuck.
Maybe a few white mice, I think they call them.
Oh, yuck.
What are the little what are the chocolate with hundreds and thousands on?
Like Razzers or Rizzlers.
Yeah, definitely some of those. Definitely a melody pop. I'm not sure they'd be under 10p, but
No, Jazzies, I think they're called.
yeah, definitely a melody pop. I'm not sure, to be honest. Just a mixture of 1p sweets, or
If you can get 1p sweets anyway.
exactly. They'd probably be like 5p now, so you probably get 2 sweets for about 10p, if you can get that. But yeah, so I did say this podcast was not going to be long, but here we go. What we like when we get talking.
It's true.
I think it was Oaken. Yes, that was fine. I did that one. Why have I just lost all the comments? Oh, hang on. Yeah, for some reason I do newest. I've got the Oaken one still. I can't say it. I'm sorry. I'm probably butchering that word.
Butchering.
Butchering that word. Butchering.
Or butchering.
Butchering. That's what I meant.
Buttering it up.
I'm buttering it up. I'm buttering it up. But yeah, melody pops, man. I can't believe you don't remember them. All these theme tunes you know and everything, and you don't know melody pops.
Alright. Ease up.
Ease up, boy.
Get your knees up. No, I don't remember them.
Dear.
Give me things like snakes and eggs.
Yeah.
And yeah, those chocolate buttons with hundreds of thousands on.
I really hope you can still get them. Them melody pops. Sorry, yeah, go on.
You are living in the dream of melody pops right now, aren't you?
Pod reckons you can still get them, and I've really never seen them around for years. One thing you can get in my local is because they do like
giant
a little
Chupa Chup.
No, they do like a little American section, so you can get like Hershey's bars and things like that. But you can get Twinkies. I've never tried one because
No, they're not very nice.
they are literally like £1 each for one.
They're not very nice.
Aren't they? Okay, well I definitely won't be going there then. But I always just thought they were like a mini roll, like chocolate mini roll without the chocolate. That's kind of what I've always thought of them as being.
A mini? No, they're not.
Okay.
Not at all. You deluded there.
No, that's what I've always thought they were. That's why I've never really bought one for £1. But this has been a very random kind of conversation section, hasn't it?
Always is.
It always is, but at least we've been talking. I really kind of wished we'd got somebody in the, at least somebody watching. I know Pod's watching, but that's kind of our normal group anyway. I just would like somebody slightly different to come in and...
Well, you always risk it when you do it on the fly.
Yeah, I did tweet out about an hour before I went on and said, does anybody want me to do one? And nobody kind of commented. But,
Look at my
yeah.
link. Look at my link.
Look at your link. Where are we looking on your link?
In the chat box.
In the chat box. Oh, you have a link. In the chat box. eBay. Chubba Chubs. Melody Pops. Ooh. Ooh. $1.99. Yeah, but how old are they? That could be a job for Ashtons, because if they're about 100 years old, well, not 100 years old, but like 30 years old, then that's a job for Ashtons, not me.
Well, they're not going to be that. If Chopper Chops are still around,
They look pretty new, don't they? But 199. Says unopened, undamaged.
you
Does
can
it
always
tell you what? Does it
you
tell
can
you
always
what year?
email them as to what year. I reckon if Chopper Chops are still around, which they are, then they're going to be.
Yeah, I just can't
Oh
believe
my
you've never
God.
heard of them. What? What have you found?
Oh no, there's just more of them. They're out there.
They're out there, are they? They might still be around then.
They're out there. I've just seen you can buy 25 of them for a tenner.
Oh, right, okay. I've just found some Wrigley's Extra Dessert Delights flavour, whatever that is. But we're kind
Oh
of going
yeah,
off. We're kind of going off subject
the
now, aren't we?
pops. The pops are literally everywhere. They're out there.
Oh, are they? I've not seen them for years. If I ever find one again, I'm definitely going to buy one.
Hang on.
Right, Pod, you need to buy me a pack of these
Why does Pod need to buy you a pack?
because I just said so.
You just get people to get stuff for you, don't you?
Yep, Pod, buy me these. There you go. Play music with Chubba Chubb's Melody Pops. But I am sure, if I remember rightly, they actually used to play different themes or different songs.
No, you can get them on Amazon.
Oh, can you? How much?
I'm looking at one here for. You're gonna have to shop around because it's £1
Right.
plus £3.49 postage and packaging.
Yeah, well, it's £1.99 here, but £3.49 postage and packaging, so it might be from the same place. This is from Shrewsbury.
There's one where you buy 25 for £11.50, free postage and
Okay.
packaging.
Okay. I'm going to have to shop around and try and get myself one of those.
If I were you, I'd get a pack.
Yeah, because I'm going to try and find them in a shop for starters, and if I can find them in a shop, I'll buy one, but definitely something that I remember as a kid. Forgotten all about them until I'd just seen them.
Well, there you go. You want to get the big ones that are the sizes of mallets.
Or the
Have
big
you seen
Chubba Chub
those?
ones.
Yeah, the big.
Yeah, I've seen those. They're quite big, aren't they? You could knock somebody out with one of them.
You could kill someone. I really reckon you probably could. It's like bludgeon them to death with a Chubba Chop.
Definitely.
I always hate that name. It's
Oh,
always like
Chubba Chubs.
Chubba. I could never. When I say it, I'm like, is that actually what it's called?
Yeah, I'm not actually keen on Chubba Chub lollies. The only ones I really like, I think, was it the coffee and cream or chocolate? There was like two flavors. It was like a vanilla or something.
Now I'm craving Hubba Bubba.
I never liked Hubba Bubba. I remember it, but I never liked Hubba Bubba. Oh dear.
God, I'm seeing
So,
all over the place.
so since
Yeah.
I've been on a bit of a spending spree lately and sort of showing a few of my things off, is there anything that you've bought recently, or
No.
do you want to keep things under wraps for your channel, or is there anything you can tell us about?
I haven't really bought anything really. Well, I've bought one thing, but I'm gonna do an unboxing on that.
Okay, so yeah, you want to keep that under wraps. That's fine. That's fair
you
enough.
you should know what that is.
Trying
If
to
not,
think.
I'll send you a picture or an
Yeah,
message.
you're gonna have to try and jog my memory because I've forgotten.
Well, it's Skylander related, so.
Skylander related. I know you bought the 2 packs, but you've done an unboxing on those. No, you've completely thrown me there. I probably should know what you're talking about.
Oh, I probably haven't even sent you a message, so I probably haven't. So.
Okay.
Did we get anyone in the end?
No, nobody in the comments Q&A. There's just Pod basically just asking us questions, which is fair enough. We've been answering some questions. I'll end this probably in about 20 minutes if that's okay with you.
Yeah. I'm gonna go make myself some dinner.
Right. So
Some carrot soup.
if Pod wants to fire us a couple of more questions, or anybody else wants to fire us a couple more questions, if you're watching, Pod's okay. So yeah, just if anybody's watching still, or anybody was watching, fire us a couple of questions. Pods said you can still get Razzies. Do you both have a favourite theme park from your childhood? Mine was Camelot. Went every year with school. Razzies, were those chocolate
Chocolates with 100,000s.
Okay. Yeah, I know you can still get them. I still like them. I like them ones. Favorite theme park from your childhood? I used to live kind of near Alton Towers, so maybe Alton Towers. There used to be American Adventure as well, but I've seen pictures since where it's all been pulled down. And it looks a mess now. But I don't know. I don't really have a favourite. I was never really into rides. But I'd probably say Alton Towers because didn't live too far from there. So, well, same area. And it wasn't that far to get to. So probably Alton Towers, maybe. Probably the one I've been to the most. So any for you, Rabbit?
Not really. The only one I've sort of been to is Chesington,
Yeah.
and every time I go there, I don't go on anything apart from the only thing I go on is the galleon,
Right.
which for those who don't know is a big giant pirate ship that just swings back and forth.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
And I just go right at the back, and it's brilliant because it's a simple ride.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's good fun though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I go on it like I must go on it about I think I went on it 7 times in a row, and then I started to feel a bit queasy. I was like,
Yeah. Plus, when it goes right to the top, you always get probably a pretty good view. I'm guessing of the area.
well, it's not so much that I enjoy it twofold, well,
Right.
threefold. One reason why I like it is because it's just like a big giant swing,
Yeah.
and love swings, and you get that kind of like feeling in the pit of your stomach. It's like, oh god, that feels good. Second reason I like it is I like watching everyone else who gets absolutely terrified.
That'd be me.
I'm just sitting there as calm as anything, just looking at everyone just being terrified, and it's like, it makes me chuckle. And then the third reason I like it is when you sit right at the back on either end, doesn't matter. And what you do is when it gets to its peak,
Yeah.
like the furthest it can go before it starts coming back down, if you push down on the bar and sort of lift your legs up a little bit, you actually get about half or maybe a second of weightlessness.
Okay, that's kind of
Actually do get like probably like a second and a half of
Yeah.
just weightlessness as you push down, and the inertia forces you back down, and it's brilliant. So
I bet you're just sitting there going, go over, go right round, go right round, go right round.
no, because I don't like rides that spin or
Yeah.
go upside down. Roller coasters, I don't mind roller coasters.
I'm not 100% keen on rides. I think the last time I went to a theme park, I did go to Alton Towers with some friends of mine, and I never went on anything. I didn't go on one thing. I just walked around the park. I didn't go on any ride. I think I queued for Air, but didn't manage to get on it. Can't remember why. I queued for Air, but I think they were closing early or something. Because I did fancy going on Air, but that's about the only one. Oh no, sorry, I tell a lie. I went on Nemesis, I think it was. That was the only ride I went on. I went on Nemesis. I queued for Air, I couldn't get on Air, but then I went on Nemesis. I think it was Nemesis. Was the one where like your feet angle down.
Yeah, I know. But that's about it, really. Whenever I go to
Yeah,
Auckland, whenever I go to Chessington, I just go on the galleon.
yeah, that's a good ride. You know, I don't really
That's
go
it.
on anything to be
That's
honest.
it. And if I go there one time in the future and it's not there, then it's my time wasted.
I've just had some more bits and bobs come through on my phone, so I'm wondering if we've got any more messages. But just double check because mine are all coming through completely messed up. So,
Um,
but I've definitely had something come through. Ah, here we are. Pod says they had a pirate ship at Camelot. I was always convinced that I was going to fall off when I was on it.
well, a little thing called gravity, and
Yeah, but
in
I can see where it's coming from because when it does go right to the top, if you weren't like held in, you would literally fall.
no, you wouldn't because of centrifugal force. You wouldn't fall.
Maybe.
You no, not maybe. It's physics. You
Okay.
wouldn't fall out because of centrifugal force.
Okay.
The gravity is pushing you in the thing as it goes back.
Right.
Even if you tried to jump out, you couldn't.
Uh, so yeah. So thanks to Pod for actually keeping this and Rabbit actually for keeping this like going. Because if it wasn't for you guys, I'd just be talking to myself and.
No, I always want to see that.
So yeah, thanks for you guys for joining and helping out. And we will close it in about 10 minutes. So Pod, if you want to get some questions in, then get them in. And hopefully I might do another one. We will see.
And if you
I
do
may
another one, just make
I may be
sure
brave.
it's advertised.
Yeah, I did. I did put an hour ago, like before we came on. I said I did mention it on Twitter, but
Yeah, an hour's not enough.
no. And it was quite early as well. You watch. If we get some people join us in the last 10 minutes, then might stay on for a bit longer. If you need to go, then fair enough. But I don't want to make it too long because I did notice like Pod got done one for like 2.5 hours, and as soon as I saw it was on for like 2.5 hours, I'm like, okay, Rabbit joined that conversation because there's no way Pod would do one for 2.5 hours on his own.
It's true. Near the end, I did join.
I did, yeah. I was sort of like I listened to the question that I answered, and I watched for about an hour. Then I skipped a little bit, and then you were on, so I watched a bit of that, and I skipped a bit more. It's 2.5 hours is quite long to like listen to the whole thing.
No, it's
So,
it's something to listen to live.
yeah, like this one. Probably people won't even watch this back, but we've been live for how long now? Probably about what time have we gone? About 3, half 3. We've been on about an hour and just over an hour. So people may watch this back because it's a short one, but we'll see.
Oh, you never know.
We will see.
But
Oh,
I don't know
I
what
need
you
to try to reload it because I just had another message, so I'm assuming something's come through. Pod on them beats. Come on, Pod. Get them going. Get the beat. Not Pod. Grab it. Oh, I'm getting names mixed up now.
Time to end it.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. As an 8-year-old kid, the law of gravity didn't come into mind. Ha ha ha. I've always liked ghost trains, even thought everyone I've been on has been rubbish. Even though everyone I've been on has been rubbish. What do you think of ghost trains, Rabbit?
Laughable.
Laughable.
You know what I'm like.
Yeah, true. You're very hard to scare.
I'm going to something next Saturday.
Oh
in
yeah.
some vain attempt It won't.
Okay.
But I don't know if you've seen The Woman in Black.
I've not seen the film, but I've heard of it.
Well, I didn't even realise the stage show had been out for 25 years.
Right.
But the stage show is coming to my area, so I'm gonna for 1 week only. So instead of like having to go all the way up to London,
Okay.
so I'm gonna go see that, and it's supposed to be quite scary. So we shall see.
So if you get brown trousers, we know you've been scared fully.
Yes, but it won't.
It
But
probably
we'll see.
won't, though. It probably won't with you.
I'll give it a review when I get back.
Yeah, definitely do a little video on it. That'd be good. That. Okay.
But ghost trains, no.
No, I've never really bothered with. As I said, I've never really bothered with rides. To be honest, I've never been one for that sort of thing. But come on, Pod, we need some more questions quickly. Come on, we got 10 minutes. Come on, countdown. 10 questions in 10 minutes. Come on. Can you think of any questions, Rabbit? Anything you want to ask?
Favorite brand of cheese?
Favorite brand of cheese. Now, cheese is my favorite. I do like cheese. I have cheese on quite a bit of stuff. Years ago, I used to be able to kind of like eat the strong stuff. Now I'm kind of more a very mild cheese guy, if you want to say that. I've started eating the sliced cheese, like not the processed that you get in McDonald's, the ones where it's all pre-sliced. I just find them a lot easier. Sort of like making sandwiches and stuff. So I've started eating those because I find them quite cheap, about £2 a pack for about 10 slices. And I just think that's quite, just easy to make sandwiches and stuff like that. So my favourite cheese, I don't mind the odd Baby Bell, if that's kind of classed as a cheese, I guess.
Yuck.
So, but I can't be doing with any of this sort of like, what was it? The spreadable cheese, like the Philadelphia or anything like that. I can't be doing with anything like that. That to me is not cheese.
No, agreed. That's horrible.
Anyway, going off that subject, but yeah, basically my favourite cheese probably at the moment would be the pre-sliced cheese, mild kind of flavour. Anyway, on to questions.
Yes.
Pod says, remember the blue Smarties with a cool dude face with the sunglasses on them? Yes, I do. I used to love that guy. There was a blue Smarties guy, and he had blue for Smarties, I think, with a blue Smartie with the sunglasses, and I definitely remember him. And he had a face on, and I think the Smarties actually had them printed on for a while. But I think there was like a little character on the adverts or something as well, if I remember rightly. Or that might be. Do you remember it?
Nope.
No. See if I can get it up on the old Google Plus or Google. Smarties. Dude in, see if that comes up with anything. Who's Smarties, dude?
Smarties, dude.
Yeah, I don't know what to call him. Cool blue Smarties wearing shades. Apparently you can get an MOJO message boards, whatever that is. I don't know. I think that's the guy. Let me have a look. See if I can find it. I do remember it very well. But let me see if I can find an image. Blue Smarties, blue is back. I don't think that's really what I asked for, is it? But
no, that's not what you asked for.
But yeah, seems to be pretty rare because I can't seem to find any pictures on him. Oh, there was one. That was something similar. Don't know whether you remember this, but I've got one of those, but not in a Smartie form. It's like a little money box thing that used to be like a, or is that a sound? That might be a sound card. I'm not sure.
Like
I'm
what?
confused. I used to have like a little plastic thing that used to open like a wallet. Little round plastic thing. You used to have a little slit in it. It used to open like a wallet.
A round plastic thing which you had a slit in.
Yeah, but there used to be Smarties one. But this might be a sound. This might be a button thing you press, and I'm confused.
You had a
Just
little button you pushed and you popped stuff in the slit.
maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, I forget.
And it's Smartie
we-
related. You push
we-
a button
we-
and it opens the slit, does it? Or are you saying no?
just ignore me. Forget that whole
No,
conversation.
I'm trying to figure it out.
No, forget that whole conversation we just had, because I think I got it all wrong.
Oh. Alright, I'll forget about that. It's hard not to.
Just scrap that whole section just now. But I am trying to find a Smartie dude.
Edit it out, edit it out.
Edit it out. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but yeah, we'll edit it out. Pods just puts me out, I think, or somebody has, because I've just had a ding again. So we'll have something up there. It's kind of handy having it on my phone sometimes. It kind of helps when you get a notification.
It is true. I don't really look at my phone.
No. It would just help if these were in the right order. Okay,
Well, you can always sort them, you know. You can sort the comments.
I know, I have
by
done.
newest first.
Yeah, I have, and it
Oh.
keeps chucking it into the wrong order.
How bizarre.
I know. I really don't know why.
Making me crazy every time I look around. Every time I look around.
Here we are. Pod says, yeah, I would always look through my Smarties to see if I got a blue one with a face on it. Yeah, because I think they were pretty rare. You only got like 1 or 2 in a pack, I think.
And then what did you do with it? Eat it?
Yeah, I guess. I don't think you won. I don't think you won anything. But there is this picture on
What
Google
picture?
Google Images. I'm going to show you in a minute.
Oh, show away.
It's not the same as what Pod's talking about, but I think it's sort of similar. There is a Smarties face here. Hang on a second.
Right, I don't remember that.
Present to everyone. That's similar, I think, to what, but Pod said there was like I remember it. There was a blue one with glasses, and it was blue. I do remember that. But this one, I thought it was something different. But this one, I think, is a soundboard where you press a button. I think it makes sounds. I thought it was like a plastic round thing with a slit in it, and it opened up and you could sort of put money in it. Because I have one like that, but with something else on it. But this, I think, is like a press a button. It makes noises, basically. I think. So yeah, there's that. But I remember I think there was ones like that with faces on for Smarties. Do you not remember the Smartie that used to have faces on? At all? Because they used to do that over the years. Rabbit, you there? Hello? Okay, I think we may have lost Rabbit. Why have we lost Rabbit? Anyway, it looks like we lost Rabbit. But yeah, definitely, if anybody remembers the Smarties, let us know. Pod definitely does. So, but for some reason I've just lost Rabbit. He's not there. So, weird. So it looks like I'm on my own. Yeah, Rabbit's gone. So that's just me on my own. So definitely, if anybody remembers the Smarties, let me know. That'd be awesome. Thanks for Pod for joining and tuning in. Thanks to Rabbit for joining me. And Rabbit's just decided to leave, so not thanking him for that one. But yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. This is going to be the end of the podcast now by the looks of it, because Rabbit's decided to leave.
But thanks for everybody for joining in, if anybody has joined in. And I will see you in one of my next videos. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.